Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now, the person that Adam 22 considers a buddy Wuddy, 4XTRAZ, is currently recovering from that incident that happened on 4th of July. Now, this is how you can tell Adam don't care about 4XTRAZ, because of all of the people he could have brought up there. He gonna bring Munchie, Young and Hefe, and King Pill. And you know he finna talk about that 4XTRAZ incident, and let's be honest, Munchie B and King Pill don't give a damn about him. And neither does Adam 22, but he pretends he does. But let's be honest, the only thing he loves is that moolah and the content. Now right off the back, this is how you could tell Adam 22 was into that messy-ish, because he's gonna ask Munchie and King Pill, what are their thoughts on 4XTRAZ blowing up his fingers? Now King Pill said the only thing 4XTRAZ was known for was catching fade inside LA County Jail. And he said me doing the same thing as 4XTRAZ and we're both viral on the internet, and I called him out for the fade, but he turned it down. Now King Pill, being a J-Cat, he said there's many gods, and he believes that the fade god got mad at 4XTRAZ for finally turning down a fade and took away his hands.
So I'm like, I think the fade god did that. You know, everybody pray to a god that they pray to. And when you one of these fighters, unknowingly, you might be praying to these fight gods. And when you turn the fade down, you gotta suffer a consequence.
Now Lush always tries to impress Adam 22, so he tried to jump in the mix, and he said even though 4XTRAZ's his friend, why was it okay for all the neighborhood Crips to talk about Munchie and the peanut butter allegations for years? But when it comes to 4XTRAZ, who's from neighborhood Crip, they get sensitive when people talk about him. Now Munchie said he wasn't really disrespectful towards 4XTRAZ, but he said even if you did feel offended, get over it, because you dissed me on the internet too, and I always gotta hear that fake rumor about your big homie 4-Leaf peanut buttering me. Now Munchie said the whole reason he dropped that content on 4XTRAZ was to show him that I was a factor from my section when I had my vision, and I'm still a factor from my section even though I'm partially blind. And he told 4XTRAZ, you be saying you be effing over your enemies all the time inside LA County Jail, even the ones that got disability. Well, now that you got disability too, keep that same energy when you run into one of them.
But I'm saying, I hope you keep the same energy. Don't let it hinder him, because it ain't hinder me. I Ubered up here by myself before. I'm still fucking business. Podcasting, rapping. If I call a meeting in the hood, a lot of people will come. Just carry on, because how you is right now, that's what it is, bro.
Now King Pill said the reason why he feels no sympathy for 4XTRAZ is because that's the energy he put out there, and at the end of the day. And King Pill said, let's just say for example, that incident would have happened to me or Munchie B instead of 4XTRAZ. He would have been the first one at No Jumper going live with Adam 22 roasting us.
Did y'all imagine what he would have been like if it was somebody that he ain't with? He would have been on here laughing like a motherfucker.
Okay, but to...
Now Munchie said the reason why he don't respect 4XTRAZ is because when he was pressing 607 Unk, he said watch your mouth because I ain't Munchie. Now salute up to Munchie for standing on business, because he told Adam 22 you fell for that, because when 607 Unk said what he said to me dissing the Bloods, you didn't blur it out, but you blurred out dissing the neighborhoods in front of 4XTRAZ, and 4XTRAZ didn't do a damn thing about it. Now Adam said Munchie's his homie, and just like when 4XTRAZ was dissing him, he didn't interfere. So he feels as though it's only right if something bad happens to 4XTRAZ that Munchie B can do the same thing. Now Adam said look at T-Rail, he got one short arm, and if he can live with those jokes of people constantly roasting him 24/7 every day out the week, that 4XTRAZ can get over that situation too, as well as the jokes. Now Adam said the problem with that 4XTRAZ's got to face now is he got to reprogram himself, because he got to avoid going to jail now because he's missing fingers and he can't squabble anymore. Now Munchie said he ain't got no ill will towards 4XTRAZ, but all he's telling him is you made fun of me for my disability, and now that you got a disability, keep that same energy. Now Munchie said as far as Baby Runner getting offended by what he said about 4XTRAZ, get over it, because he said when 4XTRAZ went to No Jumper dissing me, you didn't even stop him, so why you trying to stop me?
Did you feel what Baby Runner was saying? Like,
no.
You didn't agree with his points?
Hell no. I didn't agree with nothing. This a new generation smoking on Opps, all kind of shit. And then they acting like he a little girl that got hit by a drunken driver. This ain't that. Bro, look. This the same dude that said he beat up on somebody just because they from Inglewood, he don't gangbang. Just because they live in my neighborhood, bro, it's hard to have compassion for somebody like that.
Now Munchie and King Pill got no sympathy for 4XTRAZ because they said at the end of the day, you brought that all on yourself. And the fact that you beat up on your ops inside LA County Jail that had disabilities, don't be mad when it happens to you. Now Adam's cold for this one. But at the end of the day, people like 4XTRAZ, Brick Baby and them need to stop calling Adam 22 their friend. He's their boss, which is a big difference. Now free Brick Baby and get well soon to 4XTRAZ. But now that you guys heard the content, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Hit on notifications to get the latest drop on my videos. It's Paperboy Noel Stan. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there.